Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day this video finds you. It's your boy Jay here, and we're back at it again with builds you should consider heading into Sunbreak. And this is going to be the final video in the series. I saved the best for last. Hammer. Oh, my main hammer, man. Okay, so that's what we're going to be focusing on today. We're going to be focusing on hammer builds you should consider heading into Sunbreak. Okay, now me being a hammer main, I love the bonk. Okay, I'm not gonna do wrong by you and send you into Sunbreak with some subpar bonk builds, man. We're gonna be bonking, all right? So yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you like this kind of content. Like and comment below what you think about the builds if you're gonna use them. You only have like 3 days to use them in base tries before we head on over and catch the boat to Sunbreak, baby. And that's why we're right in front of the boat right now. Now I do know that bow and light bow gun did not make it to the series. Okay, you know, once the news started hitting a little bit quicker, when I first planned this series out, I was like, cool, I'll do 1 or 2 a week. That'll take care of my 2 videos per week, which is what I've committed to doing on this channel. However, I do realize that light bow gun and bow did not get as much love. Because of that, when Sunbreak does drop, I will be paying some attention to light bow gun and bow. I'll be, you know, maybe making a couple builds here or there and be like, yo, Sunbreak light bow gun builds to consider, or bow builds to consider for maybe Lucent Nargacuga. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll play through, you know, base Sunbreak and, you know, go all the way through it, and then maybe I'll make light bow gun and bow builds to consider heading into Lucent Nargacuga, since I have experience with the old Lucent Nargacuga. But yeah, I've talked too much already. Let's get into it. Let's take a look at these builds so you can head into Sunbreak and yeah, you already know. So first up, Night Eternal. This is the Nargacuga hammer. Okay, look at that affinity. 45% affinity off the rip. Already got white sharpness, 188 attack, because I got that attack rampage slot taken up, you know what I'm saying? And then it comes with a 2 slot as well. Great hammer. This build is going to be the 100% affinity build. You knew this was going to be here. Every weapon almost got 100% affinity build, so you know I got to do it here. So the thing about building for hammer, it's kind of hungry, okay? Between Slugger, Wirebug Whisper, attack up, affinity up, it's kind of hungry, so you're not going to be able to get every skill you want unless you have a freaking god charm, you know what I mean? But yeah, so we got the Night Eternal here, and I threw on a weakness exploit, right? Because, you know, 45% affinity plus Wex is going to get you 95% on weak points already, so you know we got to have max weakness exploit. Moving on, Kaiser Crown. You knew Kaiser Crown was going to be here because with the extra critical eye, right, that's 5, 10, 15 extra affinity plus the 45%, that puts us at 60% affinity just standing around. Plus the max weakness exploit, that's going to be how you get to 100%, right? And then with the critical boost, you know why critical boost, if you're going to be doing 100%, you want to be squeezing as much damage out of those crits as possible. So we're going to have max crit boost here as well. Threw on a speed sharpening on this helmet because it's going to make it easier to manage that white blue sharpness, right? Because you don't want to be falling into green heading into master rank. Don't do it. I will not have you swinging no green sharpness weapon in master rank. That just sounds like a recipe for disaster, unless you have Mind's Eye. But anyway, we're not focusing on Mind's Eye. And then the Kamura Garb is here. Why? Porque 2 Wirebug Whisper, okay? And it also comes with a point of a critical eye and Wall Runner, but Wall Runner is kind of leftovers, yeah? Threw on a speed sharpening here as well. Valstrax braces are here for the 2 points of weakness exploit to pair with the gem of weakness exploit that I put up here. So now we got max Wex, 50% affinity when hitting weak spots, and we're gonna be hitting the head. The head is the weak spot when you play hammer, baby, and you know we head sniping all day. That's the whole point of playing hammer. Threw on an attack boost here, just to squeeze out a little bit more attack out of the hammer, right? Because it's a bit on the low side with 188. So yeah, Angie Coil. Best in slot, comes with 2 attack boost, threw on a Wirebug Whisperer, a speed sharpening, and a stun res, right? So it comes with this 2 attack boost, and it has a 2-1-1, and I threw on the 2-1-1 with Wirebug Whisperer, speed sharpening, stun resistance, because Wirebug Whisperer is a must when you play Hammer. Okay, without Wirebug Whisperer, your impact creators are not gonna bonk as hard as they can, and that's what Hammer is in base Rise so far. Sunbreak could be different, okay, but base Rise so far, Hammer is impact creator machine. Okay, so you're gonna want to hold on to those third Wirebugs a little bit longer. Wirebug Whisperer allows you to do more damage with your impact creators. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's the ultimate bonk, so you got to power up your ultimate bonk and rip it as many times as you possibly can. Moving on, Golden Hakama pairs really well with the Kaiser Crown because it has the other 2 points of critical boost. It's got a latent power on there, which is kind of leftovers, but kind of not, because latent power is useful when certain conditions are met. You're going to get an extra 10% of affinity and less stamina reduction. Now that stamina reduction is huge on Hammer because, you know, ABC always be charging, baby. So if you got ABC, if you always be charging, your stamina is always draining. So reducing stamina depletion by 30% is it's gonna be really good. Okay, comes with 2 1 slots, and then for that I put on stun resistance and stamina thief. It's a 1 slot, 20% extra exhaust power for 1 slot. It's worth it. Just sprinkle it in there. Now, if you don't want stamina thief, maybe you want another brace, be my guest. You know, it's a 1 slot, right? We already got max speed sharpening, so you know, I just kind of sprinkled in that stamina thief for 20% extra stamina thief. So you're gonna have that monster drooling all over the place, which is gonna give you a big old opening for you to launch another impact crater in its face with the max Wirebug Whisperer. It's gonna hit extra stupid dummy hard. You feel me? Next up, the talisman. Let's talk about the talisman. This is one of my god charms, man. It comes with attack boost 3, windproof 2, which is kind of leftover, but you know, hey, if you're gonna fight a Kush, if you're gonna fight a Rathalos, if you're gonna fight a Rathian, a Puke sometimes, you're not gonna get that. You know, when your hunter gets blown back by the wind, you're not gonna get that much. You know what I mean? So, may provide you another opportunity to launch another impact crater on the monster's skull. Okay, and has a 1 slot, so I threw on stamina thief here as well, right? So let's take a look at the chart. We got attack boost 6, okay, 8% plus 9. Let's see, so 10% would be 18, 8% is probably gonna be around 15, probably 15 plus 9, so you got a 24 plus 24 raw, which is gonna push you into if you got 188, 24, probably 212, 213, 214, quick maths, whatever. So 214 raw with 100% affinity with max Wirebug Whisper. Oh my god. Anyway, let's go down the list. So critical eye 4, which is actually too much affinity, but just the way the pieces worked out, we got too much affinity, right? Which isn't a bad thing. I mean, you're gonna be hitting weak spots, and all you needed was 50%. But even when you don't hit a weak spot, you know, sometimes impact crater's a bit wonky. There's a high chance you're gonna crit there too, because standing around, let me go here. It says 45%. Oh, let me go to stats. Stats is what I want. There we go. Yeah, 65% affinity just standing here. I mean, yeah. So you're gonna crit more often than not, even if you miss the head. All right. So crit boost 3, that way you get 1.4 on your crits instead of 1.25. Wex is here because 50% extra affinity. It's gonna get you to 100 if you're hitting the head or any other weak points. I mean, I know on Diablos it's the stomach. Sometimes you get a good tail hit zone with impact. So, you know, speed sharpening 3 to help you maintain that white blue sharpness. Wirebug Whisperer 3, so you can keep that. So you can keep the Wirebugs on you for longer, right? Need that. Yeah, and you get to recover it quicker, so you can rip off more impact craters, right? Stamina thief, exhaust power plus 30. We're gonna have a monster drooling all over the place, which is gonna create even more openings. Your team's gonna love you. You're gonna bash them with impact craters. It's gonna feel so good. The dopamine hit is gonna be like, oh, that's the stuff, baby. Okay. Windproof 2 is kind of leftovers, but kind of not. Came with a charm. Stun res 2. That way, when you know you eat up hits with maybe Dash Breaker, you won't get stunned out of it if you eat it up. You know, 2 hits too close back to back. Cool. Latent power is here, reduces stamina depletion by 30%, which is a nice bonus, but really it's leftovers from the boots because I got the boots for the 2 critical boosts. Dragon Heart is here, it's leftovers from the glove. Keep your health above 50%, especially with defenses like this heading into master rank. Anything touches you, it's gonna be a high chance you're gonna be getting two-shotted by a lot of monsters, but we'll see what the difficulty curve is. And then Wall Runner is complete leftovers from the Kamura Guard, which I grabbed for the 2 points of Bug Whisper. Okay, so that is the 100% crit build. Look at that attack, 227. Ooh, my quick maths was pretty good. What did I say, 224, 225? I was off by a little bit. But yeah, 100% affinity right here. This is what you're gonna take if you want to run 100% affinity. And as usual, I turn my layered armor off so you guys can see the actual armor pieces, and it makes it easier to copy from just a glance, you know what I mean? Just, you know, I respect you guys' time and stuff, and sometimes you may want to just jump to the beginning of each chapter, take a look at the armor, copy it, keep it pushing. But yeah, let's move on to the next build, which is going to be the Poison Hammer build. And now I do recommend running this one with Charge Courage, and maybe Silkbind Spitting Bludgeon. And then with that new skill that we didn't get to test in the demo, the one where you have the level 3 yellow charge and you spin, and you can turn it to purple. With that too, you're gonna be hitting the monster a lot. Plus with the buff where you get an extra hit every time you hit, you're gonna have a lot of times to proc the poison, right? So Status Hammer and Elemental Hammer might actually be getting some shine in Sunbreak due to the way everything's lining up. Love it. So here's a status build for you. Poison. No, do not chart view yet. So we brought the Diamalto's Dream, baby. Diamalto, buenissimo. I don't even speak Italian either. Anyway, 200 attack, sharpness has it has a sliver of white without handicraft, okay, but I got some handicraft points, so I wanted to extend that white just a little bit. 32 poison and a 1 slot, and in that 1 slot I slotted in a speed sharpening, and then for the head, Death Stench Brain makes its appearance once again. I threw on a protective polish so that this has 2 out of the 3 protective polish that we need. I actually don't think I got max protective polish here, but you know, it is what it is. 2 is better than 0 because that's 60 seconds. Plus you got a fair bit of white here and some blue. So you won't have to sharpen too much, but you know I always got that max speed sharpening. So 1 pass of the whetstone, bing, you're back to white for 60 seconds. And then you get a bunch of white and blue to whittle down. So pretty much if you, oh my god, I gotta charge my controller. Pretty much every time you have the monster run away, you can just pass a whetstone over and keep it pushing, right? Or you can jump on your dog, run around, pass a whetstone over. But I don't think I'm gonna be carrying dogs in Sunbreak. I think I'm gonna carry 2 Palicos when I hunt solo, but we'll talk about that later. And then Rathalos braces are here, exactly, not Valstrax. Anyway, attack boost 2 here, threw on a weakness exploit in that 2 slot that the Rathalos braces has. Anjanath coil, it's a mainstay, man. I just love this coil piece. I love this waist piece. Anyway, comes with 2 attack boosts. I threw on a Bug Whisper, a speed sharpening, and a flinch free, so you can bring this into multiplayer and not get flinched around. If you've got I don't know, a big swinging long sword in your party or some dual blades going extra crazy, you know, you can just eat that up and keep it pushing with the flinch free on, right? Damascus Greaves shows up for the 2 handicraft. It's got a 1 slot, so I threw on that Stamina Thief for the extra 20% exhaust, right, which is what, you know, impact does, so it's good, pairs well. And then my talisman here, another guard charm. I'm sorry, do your best with the charms, people. Like I said, hammer is a hungry weapon, so you're gonna need some really good charms if you're gonna want to get every single good hammer skill. God charms are just gonna be part of it. So here's the charm: Slug 2, Wex 2, and then I sprinkled a Stamina Thief in there on the 1 slot that it comes with. Okay, let's take a look at the chart. Got attack boost 4, and I've talked about this before. You want to get that 5% attack bonus, right? Because I mean, 5% of 200 is another 10 plus 17, right? So the difference between level 3 and level 4 in this case is 8 whole points. That's big, that's massive, you know what I'm saying? Because look at the difference between 1, 2, and 3. You get 3, 3, and 3, but from 3 to 4, you get 8. a whole 8 raw. So please, 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 if you can't get max attack boost, try to get at least level 4 so you get that 5% attack bonus. And yeah, you keep it moving, right? Wex Max is here. It's the best skill in the game. You know Wex is gonna be here. Got 2 of it from my charm. Throw on the 1 on the Rathalos arms like I showed you. Max speed sharpening is here. You know why. We're gonna upkeep that white and blue as long as possible. Max Wirebug Whisperer is here. You're not surprised. Wirebug Whisperer is not an option when it comes to hammer. You gotta have it so you can rip off as many impact craters as possible. 2 Handicraft, just to extend that white a little bit, just to make it a little easier to manage, right? 2 Protective Polish, so you get an extra 60 seconds every time you sharpen it. When you sharpen, it's only gonna take 1 pass of the whetstone because we got the level 3 speed sharpening. 2 Slugger comes from the charm, so you're gonna get 30% extra stun power. Plus, we got 2 Stamina Thief, so you got 30% extra stamina stealing power, which is these 2 are gonna create massive openings for you and your party. The monster's gonna be drooling like crazy, and when it's standing there drooling, you're gonna rip off another impact crater, and because you got extra stun power, it's gonna get KO'd, and it's gonna be a fat opening, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, these 2, alright, on top of being able to proc a bunch of poisons because of the switch skill layout you brought, I mean, hey, that monster gonna be suffering, baby, you know what I'm saying? Because that hammer is a skull-seeking missile of justice, and we will be delivering concussions, okay? Little critical eye is actually leftovers from the chest, which gave us the 2 Wirebug Whisperer, right? So that's why we selected it, and it comes with Wall Runner, which is leftovers as well, but I guess it'll help you get around the map easier. And I got that 1 flinch free, so you can bring this into multiplayer and not be worried about teammates knocking you around. All right, so that is the status build. Okay, now last but oh my god, most certainly not least, is gonna be my favorite build of them all, and this is like my go-to. Well, this was my go-to, but I kind of modified it, you know what I'm saying? Ever since I started doing these videos, man, I've become a better set builder, you know what I'm saying? Like I've become a better builder, so I'm able to squeeze in more more skills on a set and use my resources and know what pieces do what, you know what I'm saying? So this is actually a modified version of my go-to hammer build right now, and they actually all don't look that ugly. But I mean, I'm layering it over it anyway. But let's get to telling you about this. This is probably what you're gonna see me hunting with day 1 on Sunbreak. I mean, this is probably gonna be it. Tigrex hammer. This thing is stupid strong. Okay, 220 attack, comes with white sharpness, no handicraft needed, negative 20% affinity, which is not a problem. Which is not a problem because paired with Wex and that Kaiser Crown, I know you already see it. I know you know what skills come with it. You're gonna be able to nullify that 20% affinity, negative 20% affinity. Excuse me. Now, here's the cool thing about the Tigrex hammer. In the Rampage slot, you can get Silkbind boost. You know what is a Silkbind? Impact crater. Okay, so your impact crater is gonna be doing, oh my lord, numbers. Okay, like I'm gonna take this to the training area and show you what kind of numbers you can expect out of this thing. Now, here's the thing about the Tigrex hammer. You have to put on Silkbind boost before you turn it into the Tigrex hammer. Okay, so if you don't have the Tigrex hammer yet, you're gonna have to actually. I'm gonna just show you. You go here, forge weapon hammer. Let's go down to Tigrex. I'm gonna show you just to be completely. So this is the Tigrex hammer, right? Now, before it's the Tigrex hammer, it's the ore hammer. Now, on the ore hammer, you can, boom. This is where Silkbind boost is. You have to put Silkbind boost on here before you upgrade it to here, because once you go here, Silkbind boost is gone. You feel me? So before you upgrade past War Mace, right? Because it's on. Yeah, you get it to War Mace. Boom, you put on Silkbind boost, and you're just gonna leave that on there, and then keep upgrading it all the way till you get to here. Okay, so that's the thing, that's the trick about this hammer. Some of you may already have the Tigrex hammer and you don't have it. It's okay. You have 3 days. Sell it. You know, get all your Tigrex parts, remake it, get to here. When you get to War Mace, put on Silkbind boost, then upgrade it to Tigrex hammer, and that's how you keep the Silkbind boost on your Tigrex hammer, which is stupid doo-doo dummy strong, okay? Stupid crazy strong. Go ahead and wait up. Let me go back to the boat, you know what I'm saying? Let me go back to the boat. Go back to the boat before I continue breaking down. I just had to throw that out there. I had to put that out there and really tell you guys what's up. You know what I'm saying? We keep it transparent around here. And, you know, I want you guys to have all the have all the info, right? So that's the cool thing about the Tigrex hammer. You get a 220 attack hammer with white sharpness, no handicraft. The downside is the affinity, which is not really hard to get over, with Wex and Kaiser Crown, right? With Silkbind boost. Oh my lord, it's stupid dummy doo-doo strong, even though you get no slots. Whatever. This thing is crazy. It is a cataclysm of impact damage, a cornucopia of knockouts. Love it. Anyway, Kaiser Crown is here for the 3 critical eye and the critical, really for the 3 critical eye, right? Because 3 critical eye is plus 15 affinity, which is gonna help get this down to -5, right? And then when you're hitting weak points, you're gonna get plus 50% because you got the Wex active. So really you're at 45% affinity when you're hitting weak spots. Incredible, right? However, it gets better because the Kamura Garb comes with 1 point of critical eye and the 2 Wirebug Whisperers, so that you can keep knocking down those impact craters, you know, with the Silkbind boost, okay? So 3 from here, 1 from here, your -20 is gone. You're back up to 50% crit on the weak spots. Magnifique, très magnifique. Oh my god, son bon, man, it's real good. It's mucho bueno, okay, más bueno del mundo. I'm hitting y'all with all the languages, baby, because that's how good this is, man. That's how good this is, you know what I'm saying? And then, oh, I didn't even talk about what I gemmed in. Throw on a speed sharpening here on the Kaiser Crown, throw on a speed sharpening here on the Kamura Garb. Valstrax braces are here, and I threw in a weakness exploit. One piece takes up all my weakness exploit needs. Boom, done. You know what I'm saying? Anjanath Coil is here for the attack boost. Threw on a Wirebug Whisperer so we get max, a flinch free so we can take it online, and another speed sharpening to help manage this white and blue sharpness. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that much white and blue sharpness, which is kind of another downfall of this build, but it is what it is. With all of the synergy going on in this build, you can't have everything, right? Hammer is a bit of a hungry hippo of a weapon when it comes to skills. Hopefully in Sunbreak we get more slots and crazier armor pieces so that maybe we could have every single skill we need maxed out. But anyway, that's, you know, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's continue talking about this build. So here, Hunter's Greaves S comes with 2 points of attack boost and a stun resistance, and then I threw on a protective polish on top, and then the charm, you know the charm. Well, you know I have this charm anyway. Attack boost 3, 2 windproof, and then I sprinkled on a stamina thief on top of that. Okay, let's go to the chart view. Max attack boost. Okay, this is nuts. Max attack boost on a 220 attack weapon. That's 22 plus 10. You get 32 extra raw from attack boost 7 here. Okay, level 4 critical eye, that's plus 20% affinity, gets rid of the negative affinity on this Tigrex hammer. Max Wex, best skill in the game, plus 50% affinity on weak spots. Baby, yes sir. Max speed sharpening, 1 pass of the whetstone, you're back up to max sharpness, plus 30 extra seconds of white. I know it's not the best, but we do have max Wirebug Whisperers, so we're going to be holding on to that 3rd Wirebug for a long time. And the cooldown on Impact Crater is much shortened, okay? Windproof is kind of sort of leftovers. We've already talked about it in an earlier build, but it is what it is. Critical Boost is actually leftovers in this build because it's, you know, it just comes with the Tail Crown, which has the 3 points, which has the 3 affinity, right? Now, if you don't care for having the Tail Crown, right, if you want maybe plus positive 5% affinity, you can do the eye patch. Okay, I'll show you the eye patch. The eye patch has 4 critical eye but no crit boost, right? But hey, extra damage on your crits when you're at 50% when you're hitting a weak spot. I know you're gonna be hitting the head. I mean, you know, so it's kind of leftovers but kind of not. Like, it's gonna be useful, but it wasn't a main selling point of grabbing the helmet. Yeah, protective polish 1 is here. That's all we can fit, you know, because we got Wirebug Whisperer 3, we got Critical Eye 4, we got Attack Boost 7, we got Weakness Exploit that take priority over that. But we have Max Speed Sharpening, 1 Whetstone Pass, you're going to be alright. A Stamina Thief, 20% more exhaust power for a 1 slot. Give me that, you know what I'm saying? Got a stun resistance here, easier to shake out of being stunned if you take too many heavy armor hits using Dash Breaker. You know, or if you're going Insano style and you just don't really care about dodging stuff, you just keep going and going and going, you get slapped up, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be stunned, you can shake out of it easier, right? For one slot, pretty good. Flinch Free is here so you can take this build online, not get knocked around by your teammates. Dragonheart is a little bit of leftovers, it just came with the arms, and then Wall Runner is also leftover that came with the chest, okay? So this build is Insano style. Let's go to the stats. 267 attack, 0% affinity. So if you're hitting weak spots, that's 50%. All right, let's take it to the training area. Let me show y'all that crazy impact crater that can be had from this thing. Good lord, it's so satisfying. It's instant dopamine, bro. Hold on, training options, lower that head, bring that head down here, boy. And then let me just go infinite use. All right, let me have y'all just chill out so that y'all don't influence the numbers. Let's see. Oh nope, we're gonna switch. Look at this. Bow, bow! 813 and 625. Crazy numbers, man. Crazy numbers in a single impact crater. Look at this. Oh, see, it moved because, you know, it got knocked out already. You know what I'm saying? I hit that impact crater twice and it's KO. That's that slugger. That's that. Good Lord have mercy. I'm telling you, man. This is my go-to, bro. This is my go-to. This is my go-to build. This is probably exactly what I'm going to be hunting with when Sunbreak drops, okay? Catch me Wednesday at midnight doing that. Okay? That's exactly what's going on. But, yes, this is my main weapon of choice. I have been using this weapon since, I think, the original Try when it came out. No, was it Try or was it 3U? Because I think in Try, I mained longsword at first, and then I started a whole new file to try a new weapon and play through the story again, which is weird. I don't do that no more. But and I played Hammer, and oh my god, fell in love. Hammer's been a comfort food weapon of mine ever since those days, man. So I saved Hammer for last, and I really hope that you guys enjoy and love these builds. Like I said, this one right here, this. Look at this, bro. 287 attack. Man, hold on. Let me see if I can get a bigger number. Hold on. Let me get my demon drug. Okay, here we go. Let's do it again. Oh, wait. Hold on, let me sharpen up. Bing with the protective. I told you I was one past the whetstone and then protective polish. Anyway, let's do it now that I'm demon drugged up, you know what I'm saying? Now that I'm on demon time, now I'm on demon mode. Oh, hold on, I missed. Hold on. See, that's the thing about impact crater, it's kind of wonky. Hold on, let me see if I can. Ooh, boy, my goodness gracious. Anyway, this is probably going to be the build that you see me using day one on Sunbreak. Thank you guys so much for the support. I mean, this series has been so fun to do. It's made me a better armor set builder. And it kind of establishes like my credibility too, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, why should I pay attention to this guy's Monster Hunter content? Look at all this building I've been doing, you know what I'm saying? Clearly I play the game, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of y'all, man. I'm one of y'all. So subscribe down below, you know, and show support because I'm one of y'all, man. I'm a hunter first, man. I'm a hunter rat, bro. I kill things, I wear their skin. You feel me? So yeah, this series has been so much fun to do. Light bow gunners and bow, I haven't forgot about you. I'm gonna give y'all some special treatment before Lucent comes out, and yeah, just to make up for the fact that you guys didn't, you know, make it here. You know, you guys didn't win one of the voting polls when we had them, when we first hit 500 subscribers. But hey, that's okay. I got y'all, man. I got y'all, bro. I'm like Noctis with the weapons, bro. I can wield it all. You feel me? Even though Hammer's my favorite. That's why I saved it for right before Sunbreak drops. Even though that might be counterintuitive because you guys don't have enough time to, you know, build up the materials and stuff, what you need to make these armor sets. But you should have most of these pieces already in your box. So, yeah, that has been Hammer builds for you to consider heading into Sunbreak. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like on your way out. Tell me how you feel about the builds. Tell me if you use them. Tell me if you like them. Tell me how you modified them, because these aren't set in stone. Change what you want to change if you need to. You feel me? But yeah, that's going to be all for today. As always, people, happy hunting. Peace.